Hold on tight, folks, because we're diving headfirst into the biggest stories in the beautiful game. First up, a transfer bombshell is brewing as Bayer Leverkusen sets their sights on a Barcelona prodigy, Hector. This 19-year-old sensation, currently on loan at Elche, could be making a move to the Bundesliga, but there's a twist. Barcelona's financial woes and Leverkusen's interest in Inter Milan's Alessandro, Bastoni, could lead to a stunning player swap. Could we see a blockbuster deal unfold?
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next, get ready for a crucial Bundesliga showdown. It's RB Leipzig versus Bayer Leverkusen this Saturday, and the stakes are high. Both teams are battling for Champions League qualification, with Leverkusen sitting 6th and Leipzig in 3rd. Tune in to find out who will come out on top in this high-octane clash, but before you do, check out our comprehensive guide to where you can watch, complete with betting odds and streaming options. Don't miss a single moment. Now, let's turn our attention to a relegation battle brewing in the Bundesliga. St. Pauli are desperately fighting to avoid the drop, facing a tough challenge against Mainz 5. They're currently in the relegation playoff spot, and a win is vital to keep their survival hopes alive. But Mainz are no pushovers, having dominated this fixture in recent years. Can St. Pauli finally break the curse and secure a much-needed victory? Finally, in the Bundesliga, Dynamo Dresden are boosting their survival bid with a hard-fought win over Kaiserslautern, thanks to a goal from Vincent Vermage. While Kaiserslautern's promotion dreams are dashed, Dresden are battling to stay up, and this victory is a huge step in the right direction. Don't miss out on all the action. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay locked in for all the latest sports news and analysis. Bayer Leverkusen is reportedly turning its attention to Barcelona's Hector as the Bundesliga club looks to bolster its squad. Transfer journalist Matteo Morto reports that Leverkusen has expressed interest in the young talent, currently on loan at Elche. While a further loan could be considered, Barcelona's financial constraints suggest a permanent transfer is increasingly likely. Fort himself desires to break into the Barcelona first team, but recognizes the need for consistent playing time to continue his development. Leverkusen's Bundesliga platform could provide that opportunity. However, a significant hurdle exists. Barcelona is keen on Inter Milan's Alessandro Bastoni. This has opened the door to speculation of a potential player swap, with Inter also showing interest in Fort. Sources suggest a deal involving Fort and a transfer fee could be on the table, potentially complicating Leverkusen's pursuit of the 19-year-old. This Saturday, all eyes turn to Bay Arena as Bayer Leverkusen hosts RB Leipzig in a key Bundesliga matchup. Kickoff is set for 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Leverkusen currently sits 6th in the league standings with 55 points, while RB Leipzig occupies 3rd place with 62 points. Football fans in the U.S. will want to know how to catch the action. Several streaming and television options are available, though specific details haven't been disclosed in this report. Injury updates indicate Martin Terrier and Vazquez are confirmed out for their respective teams, with David Raum listed as doubtful. Betting odds, provided by BetMGM, favor RB Leipzig, though specific lines weren't detailed. This watch guide was produced with technology from Data Scribe, and links for betting, ticketing, and streaming are provided through channel YouTube partners, with assurances of full editorial independence maintained by channel YouTube. A crucial Bundesliga clash is on the horizon as St. Pauli face Mainz 5, with both teams battling for differing objectives. St. Pauli, currently in the relegation playoff spot with 26 points from 31 games, are locked in a desperate fight for survival. A worrying 7-game winless streak has intensified their struggle, leaving them just a point ahead of Wolfsburg and 4 points clear of Heidenheim. Their upcoming home match against Wolfsburg could be a season-defining showdown, but securing points against Mainz and Leipzig beforehand is paramount. Last weekend's disappointing 2-0 defeat to Heidenheim further complicates matters. St. Pauli haven't defeated Mainz since May 2009, and will be missing James Sands, Matthias Pereira-Lage, and Ricky Jade Jones. Their predicted lineup features Vazquez in goal, Ando, Wall, and Metz in defense, with Saliakas, Smith, Irvine, and Pieka in midfield, and Sanani, Fujita, and Hountanji leading the attack. Meanwhile, Mainz sit in 10th place with 28 points, seemingly playing for position in the league. They've won 8, drawn 10, and lost 13 games this season, 8 points ahead of St. Pauli. Urs Fischer's side are aiming to end a 4-game winless run, having suffered defeats to Freiburg and Strasbourg in the Conference League semifinal, followed by draws against Mönchengladbach and a dramatic 4-3 loss to Bayern Munich despite leading 3-0 at halftime. Despite that setback, Mainz will be confident, having won 4 of their last 5 encounters with St. Pauli, including a 3-0 victory at Millerntor last October. They'll be without Lee Yi-sung, Silas, Benedikt Hollerbach, Casey Bowes, Maxim Dahl, and Maxim Leitch. Their predicted lineup includes Bats in goal, Da Costa, Posch, and Koer in defense, Kasai, Nebel, Sano, and Amiri in midfield, and Becker and Tights up front. Sunday's match promises to be a tense and pivotal encounter for both sides. Dynamo Dresden are keeping their 2 Bundesliga survival hopes alive, securing a hard-fought victory over Kaiserslautern today. Vincent Vermage proved to be the hero, netting the only goal of the match and continuing his impressive home form with his 2nd goal in as many games. The decisive moment came from a well-worked move, with Alexander Rossipel delivering a cutback that Vermage expertly poked home. Kaiserslautern struggled to mount any attacking threat, failing to register a single shot on target and extending their scoreless streak to 3 matches. Dresden will be without Fabian Kunz and Paul Joly in their final home game against Arminia Bielefeld due to accumulated yellow card suspensions, a significant blow for Torsten Lieberknecht's side. While Kaiserslautern have already mathematically secured their safety and seen their promotion ambitions fade, Dresden's win moves them closer to escaping the relegation zone. Thomas Stam's team are now just outside the bottom 3, and a single point in their next match against Eintracht Braunschweig could be enough to guarantee their debut season in the league.